Oh god. Wait! Another! Oh no, where are we going?
Where are you taking?
I don't know!
I don't think I got it because I was trying to record you.
I'm gonna get it.
What's wrong, Luna? Did we have a storm last night? Yeah. Got a bunch of trees out falling apart in the yard. All these branches fell everywhere, so cleaning these up now. Look at these cool mushrooms growing on this log.
I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day.
For some reason, after a last flight, the drone just decided it didn't want to fully come on anymore, so I began taking it apart and trying to figure out what was up with it. I may have found the problem. It looks like that last pin there, it's missing, and that's a ground pin, so that would make sense why I'm not getting full voltage. So let me solder that direct and see what happens. Maybe I can actually fix this thing. That last one there says G, so I'm going to assume that's ground. It better be ground, because that's what I'm going to plug ground into, and there's a ground wire right there. This guy here will plug into this guy, and then the rest of this will plug back in, and it should be alright, because all the other pins are fine. It's just the ground pin that was bad. If it turns on, then we got a chase drone.
Put down, it ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it.
Alright, well, moment of truth. I'm going to plug it in. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, problem fixed. Now let's plug everything back in and make it all fit. Oh, this is a pain in the...
Noose, it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh! I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world?
I just put this whole thing together, and I just realized that these DJI wires gotta go underneath this, so now I gotta take these off all over again.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons.
Will it blow up? Will it turn on? Let's find out. It's on. I see the light. Heck yeah.
Different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance.
Yeah, we got video. Let's make sure we got remote. Well, that didn't work. Let's try again. Looks like it's connected to my remote though. Let me look through the goggles. I don't see anything weird there. Oh, just when I turned off. Oh, it's doing something. That's not good. No perpetual reboot. Let's try a different battery. Yeah, it's being weird. It's possessed. I did just find another issue. There's a break right there. I want to solder that piece back together. See if that fixes that so I don't have to take this whole thing apart. What a pain. We got these other cool little drones that were sent in to us by Untei, and they wanted us to try them out, give them some feedback on what we think about them. Here's some footage of us testing them and what we think.
It's very cute, very cute.
See the controllers in there.
Instruction manual. Well, it's like a tiny Xbox controller.
Oh, there's extra props and stuff.
Little mini props.
What else is in there?
Looks
Oh, there's like a USB charger for the batteries.
Is this like a little thing to hang it up with?
It looks like might be a tool.
Yeah, true.
How many is in there?
Two.
2 batteries? And there might be one on the drone too.
Oh wait, there is one.
There is, okay. I thought I saw 3 in the...
Oh look, a little screwdriver.
Yeah, so they pretty much saw that I fly drones on my channel. They wanted to know what I thought about their toy drone. And you know what this actually reminds me of? They have these new racing... Oh, I got those. There's these new racing drones that I'll put up on the screen, and people get in them, and they're going to be racing.
They get inside them?
Like, people are going to be driving them and racing them, but they're this shape. I'll show them to you.
We're going to be pushing the limits to see what this can do.
Mirko is going to be flying over water, so like if something goes down, it's going to be a big problem.
But I'll put it in the video for people who have never seen it.
But yeah, so these batteries are for the drone, so you get 3 batteries for the drone, and then you do have to put your own batteries in the controller.
Okay, so let's get some AAAs and stuff for that. All right, let me turn this off for now, and then I'll go get batteries.
Oh god. Wait! Another!
You got it.
Oh? Oh no, I don't know where I'm going.
Where are you taking it?
I don't know! I'm not taking it that way.
Bring it back.
I can't! Here, I'll land on the deck.
Okay, go get it.
Wrong way! Why is it going by itself?
I got it.
You see it?
Yeah, there's a big spider. Well, it's not big, but... Wait, I'm filming spider.
What kind of spider?
One of those crab-looking spiders, I forget, the orb weavers. So I set up my drone, try to fix it, because I was having problems with it, and I gave up, but we can fly these. These are going to be fun, because we don't have to do anything but really turn them on and calibrate them, and they're good to go.
So I face it this way?
The arrows will point the front way.
Alright, so there's arrows.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
And you want them pointing the opposite direction.
Like you just go behind it, yeah.
Of the controller.
Behind the arrows, right?
Wait, which one color goes on first?
I honestly don't really think it matters, but it says to, huh?
I think the drone goes on first.
I don't think it matters, as long as you just turn them both on.
So it'll beep, and then you want to push up, and then down. Oh gosh, it started on its own.
Is it flyable?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
It just started on its own for some reason.
Is it flying away though when you let it go? It is.
Yeah.
That's because, No, so you can set the trims on those in the instruction manual. It shows how. So that button that you're using on your right hand, or the thumb thing, you can push it down. It goes down like a button.
Oh.
Like you can actually put it down and it'll beep. But don't do that yet. You can land it if you want.
I don't think
Hold that button for a few seconds and then it'll just turn it off.
No, it's not. It's not.
Hold that button down.
I am.
Yeah, so just shut it off.
Ow.
Okay.
And that didn't happen.
That didn't hurt you though, right? When
No.
it hit your finger? Yeah, I mean,
Ow, but I always say ow.
yeah, like they don't hurt. First, put it down. I'm going to show you how to calibrate it when you first turn it on. Make sure the trims are correct so it doesn't fly away when you let it go. It'll just hover. The trims are what pushes it left and right, where you can compensate. So if your airplane, if you're trying to fly straight but it's doing this,
Yeah.
and like turning, you can set the trims on it. It'll fix it, you
Where are
know.
the trims?
So those you have to set electronically because it's a flight controller that you're programming to tell it to trim left or right. Anyway, on this, the way you do it is you hold that button down that is actually correct. Yeah, so the thumbstick here, the right one, well, if I'm holding it this way, it's the right side. And then you hold that down for a second and you'll hear it beep. Once you hear it beep, you let go of that button. And then you'll set your trim by pushing left or right. Which way does it need to go? So if it's going to the left when you let it go and you want it to go to the right, you push to the right. So then go ahead and push to the right. Yeah, so you'll push to the right and then you hold it down for 2 seconds.
Oh, I push it and hold it?
Just push it. No, just push it once and let it go.
But I don't press the button.
Just do what you just did and then let it go and then hold it down. Right, for 2 seconds. And then you'll hear it beep again and that's when you get out of trim mode. So let me explain it again, but like push the button down, right? You'll hear it beep, let go. And then if it's going to the left,
Flip it to the right.
and then a couple
But when I
seconds,
go like
that's
this,
it. You did it, yeah.
But when I go like this, I'm not pressing the button.
No,
I'm
you just push it to the right, yeah. You're just telling it to go to the right, just like if you were flying it. Then when you get out of trim mode, it landed on me. Good thing I got it off me. It was a wasp. When you have the trim set correctly and you let it go, it should just float regularly. You shouldn't have to fight it to go left or right.
How come it didn't stop?
That I don't know. I think just before you take off, calibrate it, right? So now to calibrate it, the button underneath that one that you pushed, right? When you turn it on and it's sitting there on the ground, before you take off, hit that button once, just like click it.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
So I turn it on and I hit this.
Remember how you do up, down?
Up, down.
Okay, so when you do up, down, you're connecting and binding the remote to the drone. So then when you do that, you're connected. Then once you're binded, you want to calibrate it and make sure that all the sensors are correct. That's when you'll push that button before you take off. Yep, you just hit it once. That's it.
This is for kids?
The thing is with the drone that I have, for example, you would plug this into a computer and then you've got something like Betaflight or another software to calibrate everything and whatever.
Definitely more complicated.
Exactly. The simplest way to do it, if you have a remote with a ton of buttons, it gets really confusing, so you kind of have to figure out a way to do it with the minimal. I understand that part of it.
I get it, but like, I don't think a kid would ever understand it.
I think after you do it a couple times, it just becomes muscle memory. So like when you turn on the drone, you already know to go up, down. Like that's not confusing to you. Right. And then the next thing you do is hit that button just to make sure that all the sensors are calibrated. Then you can take off and fly. It should be fine from there on. And once you calibrate everything, it should stay. Every time you turn it on, it should take off and fly fine. But if for some reason when you first turn it on, it is doing this, because this one we took it off calibration by messing with it, it's going to be flying all over the place having problems. Right. But when it's brand new, it should come calibrated, everything fine. So when you turn it on and fly it, it's good.
I do feel like I underestimate kids' smartness.
Yeah, I mean, kids will get this stuff. Yep, now you're binded. You can pick up the remote.
Hit this?
Yeah, you can hit that and watch what the colors do. See how it flashes? Yes. So the flashing shows that it's calibrated, and then now it should be fine to take off. But again, if you fly left or right, and when you let go, it's flying on its own, you can calibrate the trims.
Do that first?
You don't have to set the trims first because you don't know where it's going to go. It might fly fine. So then you have to see first.
Now it's going right.
Okay, so see if you can fix it while it's flying.
Okay,
Push it down. Okay, now push to the opposite side and then push it down for 2 seconds. Let it go and fly normal. Bring it back. And then let it go and see where it goes. Does it need more? Okay, so do it again. Better? Okay, get it to where it stays where you want it to go. You could do forward and back too if it's going forward and back incorrectly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bring it back if you can.
I can't because I'm still calibrating on accident. I landed it!
There's a tool that comes with it that'll make it really easy to get that out, so you don't have to like try to stick your nails in there. It's like a fork for batteries.
Go get forked. I need a shirt that says get forked with like some gits on it. He's hot. Can I do it here too, or is that gonna...
Yeah, it's made for that. You can put it like under the other way.
There.
Okay, whichever way works for you. Another thing I found is with this wire, there's that little hole back there, or underneath the white thing. So put the white thing in first and try to shove the wires in that little hole if you can. It gets them out of the way. Yeah, there you go. Now you can use the metal thing to push this. Or put it behind that little gap and push it in. Yeah, there you go. So then you don't have to hurt your finger.
Is that dead?
No, that's fine. Those batteries will last a lot longer. See how this thing flies inside, because now we have no wind.
Better inside.
Yeah, unless you have a no wind day. But today's kind of windy to fly that for sure.
Okay, so...
Bring it up a little higher too, so you're not getting the ground wind pushing it around. Yeah, that's about good.
Better. Maybe let's land
Can you fly it around? See if you can fly it around.
I will. I was gonna land it and retake off to see if it is good. It looks good now. Better.
Yeah, it's hovering. It's supposed to be able to fly on the ground. You want to see how it flies on the ground?
It doesn't wanna.
Land it.
Oh no! Did I break it?
No. This thing's pretty sturdy. I've crashed it so many times.
It like hit the props though.
Yeah, it's okay. These props, like, for some reason, they can withstand a lot more than mine. That's for sure. Hi, Luna. Do you want to get a chance at flying the drone too? Can you make it move?
I can't.
Because it's on carpet. So now put it on there and try that. Without actually taking off. I'm curious to see if that's how you get the mode. Yeah. So you can like kind of drive it around. Like an RC car. Like a hover car almost.
The best. I'm stuck! You don't like this one? I'm not very good at this.
We'll have to make a raceway at some point and race them. What if you fly it? Will it fly in headless mode?
What's headless mode?
Headless mode is where it doesn't matter which direction it's facing. Tell it to go forward, it's gonna go forward even if it's turned around. If the drone is facing you, it'll still go forward if you tell it to go forward.
I don't know what that would look
That means like go forward,
Yeah.
and then turn it around. Yep, and then go forward again. See, it's still going forward no matter which way you have it turned.
Cool.
Now sideways, go forward.
Oh, forward.
But see, you're going forward sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's headless mode. It doesn't matter which direction the drone faces.
Look at me. Look at me.
She doesn't even care. Normally, she doesn't like the drones being close to her.
Yeah, well, it's small.
She's not afraid of that one. Maybe she's just used to it now.
I wanted to see what she would do if I landed it by her. She was just like, okay.
I didn't care.
Cool. Cool, don't care.
There's one more thing I want you to try on there, and that's just the speed modes. And it should say on the remote, there's like a button there for speed. 3 different speeds, like slow, medium, and fast. So when you fly it, see if you can tell the difference. That does look faster. That's pretty fast, actually, for a little drone. Just like stop in front of your face.
That's really fast.
Were you not expecting that?
No.
You want to see outside how it goes now that you calibrated it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, Jesus.
The battery's gonna die. Let's go.
I'm trying.
Let's go. We're trying to fly here. I'm gonna do a flip. He does these flips pretty good.
I wish it would say somewhere like what speed you're on.
You gotta feel the speed. You gotta feel the speed to know the speed. Bye, drone. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh gosh! No! I can't see my Oops, I will say it's fine. Maybe I'll drive slower. Drive slower? I can't see what I'm doing. Sorry, I think I blocked that.
It's okay.
Do it again. Do it if you flip. The flip?
That takes a lot out of it.
I'm sure.
Probably kill the battery a lot quicker doing that. Flip.
Yeah, it's probably gonna die.
Yeah, I think what happened is we had turned it into headless mode and was confused when we were first flying it, because when I just put it in headless mode and was turning around, it got me all confused. Like right now, it's like, it seems like it's backwards, but I understand what we were doing wrong. But it's flying good now, like inside without the wind.
Yeah, without the wind, it does really good.
Yeah, it's going down. That's why I didn't want to flip, because it was low battery. That's cool though. They're fun.
Yeah, that's cool. I like them. Very cute. Very cute. Mickey.